Hey, this is Dwight Robertson. I am always astounded at what God does in 5 days in the Rocky Mountains during the Snow Mountain Ranch location for Deep Camp. 2024 was no exception. Wow, how exciting to hear from Forge ambassadors who had come in from other parts of the world and shared what God is doing to raise up a laborership movement that is multiplying. Maybe in some places at a greater speed than it is in the United States. And man, my heart was just leaping for joy to sit with our Pakistani Forge ambassador and hear and see pictures and testimonies and how that movement is spreading like wildfire. It was so exciting. I love seeing what God does in the lives of our children. 5 little lambs who gave their hearts to Jesus in the youngest age grouping. And those who were working in that room said you could have heard a pin drop as it was quiet in the room and children were hearing Jesus knocking on the door of their heart. To hear some of those children describe it was indescribable. As an adult, I don't know that I'd ever heard anything quite like it. To listen to older children and all that they memorized and learned of the Word of God and the ways of God, man, that if I were their parents, I would have been literally jumping up and down for joy. My heart was like on a pogo stick, just full of joy. I listened to adults of all ages giving testimonies, and even in the last 24 hours, we're a month away from, no, not quite a month, but a little ways away from when Deep Camp occurred. I heard in the last 48 hours from one who's called, an adult called to missions. And in that calling, her children have both been through Forge equipping for young adults. And now she feels called and will be taking her first step to a 6-month international missions assignment, training and a location. We'll have her gone over the Christmas holidays. I mean, a big decision, a big deal. Heard today from one in their 70s who felt remiss and confessed that they had not been the kingdom laborer that they understood during the week of teaching and training, asked God to forgive them, and is tooling up like crazy to live the life they're meant to live. I talked with pastors who were receiving renewal. It was so exciting to see what God did in the course of 5 days. Your prayers matter. Thank you for praying.